Kerr, this guy love. Let's start with Brandin. And this just, oh my God, this love between Kerr and Podz. I'm tired of it. Is anyone else tired of it? Especially at a time when we need big men more than we've ever needed them. Horford now out with sciatica, and knowing that we could have had Lauri Markkanen, which I will discuss here. But is anyone else besides me just completely sick and tired of this Podz favoritism with Steve Kerr in the organization? I don't get it. I don't understand it, but I am tired of it. I am tired of the minutes that he hasn't earned. I am tired of the leash that he gets that no one else gets, including other good players like Moody, who they finally started and has been playing well after years. But, man, they've not given him the same treatment they gave Brandin from Jump Street. I'm talking about other guys like Santos, Peyton, Post, other guys who have earned opportunities. Brandin can screw up as much as he wants, and they'll let him try over and over. I am tired of this coaching staff acting like he's a cornerstone. I am tired of waiting for the production to match this hype that y'all want to put him on. I don't understand the pedestal. I'm sorry, Kerr and Dunleavy, it was his first pick as a general manager. I'm telling you, there is more sentiment. It's all it is. It's all it is. They do not actually base this on basketball. You can't. You cannot base the favoritism Brandin Podziemski gets surely and specifically on just basketball reasons. First off, he is not a starting level playmaker, and we'd love to put him in a point guard situation. Why do they do that? Why do the Warriors ever put Podz as a point guardish type playmaker? He is not on that level. This dude makes slow reads. He makes safe passes. He telegraphs his decisions. And, dude, if he pump fakes one more time, how does anybody in the NBA, how does every scouting report say, dude, don't ever fall for a Brandin Podziemski pump fake? This dude will pump fake. It's like a glitch in a computer, or like when a loading icon starts spinning over and over. Dude, every time he touches the ball, why does any defender jump? You know what he's going to do? He's going to try to pump fake and drive, pump fake and drive, pump fake and drive. He can have open shot, he's going to pump fake. Close guard, he's going to pump fake. He can be on the bench, he's going to pump fake. He's in his sleep, he has a dream, he's going to pump fake. That's all he does is pump. Back to the more important part. He is a legally blind passer. Brandin Podziemski, and I'm watching this as a Warriors fan, is damn near legally blind as a passer. This dude has no court vision, and it's something that you can't teach. And I don't have time to pull all the film today. I will show you this maybe in another situation, but I'll give you just the main stat that you need to know to understand what I'm talking about when I say, dude, he is not anywhere close to an elite passer, something he gets way too much credit for. The one stat you need to know, as of today, Brandin, in his entire career, has had how many games? Quick question. How many games has Brandin had 10 or more assists in a game? One game. In one game, in his entire career so far, as much as he gets to play at an unselfish, spread-the-court organization, Podz has put up one single 10-plus assist game in his entire career. For perspective, Jordan Poole, Mr. Wild Horse, Mr. Ball Hog himself, the Chaos Merchant, has 8 games of 10-plus assists in his career. Let that sink in. Podz, who's supposed to be, he creates so much and he's this great passer and blah, blah, blah. How does he have one 10-assist game to Jordan Poole's 8? I thought Jordan Poole, and look, I agree, he's a wild horse. He's a ball hog. He doesn't look for other people. He can be very selfish. Yet somehow he has 8 times more 10-assist games than the guy you tell me is a great passer. You cannot tell me Podz is some visionary passer if Jordan Poole has done something 8 times over what he has done. One of the problems, if you watch, he's safe. He's not effective. He's able to avoid turnovers, but he's also able to avoid turnovers because he doesn't look for that extra pass. He only can make the obvious pass that's in front of him. People have tried to get on people like Steve Nash, LeBron James, even Caitlin Clark. Look at some people that have high assist or have been able to do it and see the court very well. They actually have high turnovers because they're actually trying to create offense. He doesn't do that. He just somehow always misses the open shooter and will just make a basic.
Can't see. Guys, I can't see.
Not to mention 63rd percentile in creation. He's nowhere near elite in playmaking. He's safe. He's not creative. He doesn't see advanced reads. He's good enough to not turn it over, but he never actually creates.
I still love him, no matter what he did.
And then this dude had the nerve to say, I want to be better than Steph. And a lot of people tried to praise him for this, Brandin recently in an interview was asked, and he said, would you like to catch up to Steph? And he said, oh, man, I'd like to be better than Steph. And he did go on to say, like, maybe, possibly. Even letting that come out of your mouth at this point in your career, it's indicative of the hype and the over just love that you get from everyone, including the organization, that you would be able to say that out loud. I know people want to say, oh, it's actually good. Even if you have that confidence, you should keep that shit to yourself, man. You want to be better than Steph? Well, try being a starter.
I am a starter, and that I belong, and that I can be a household name for the Warriors, and that's always my goal and what I look forward to.
Why don't you just try and be a legit starter, which you still haven't proven so far in your career, before you say out loud with your mouth, I want to be better than Steph Curry. I know somebody's going to say, as a Podz defender, he's only 22. He's only 22. Well, you know what? Steph Curry, at 22 years old, if you want to compare the two, since he wants to say one day I'll be better, at the same age as where Podz is now, 2010, 2011, Steph Curry was averaging 18.6 points per game, 5.8 assists, 3.9 rebounds, shooting almost 45% from threes, and started 74 games. Even in his early ankle injury years, Steph was already way better than Podz is now at the exact same age. Podz currently 10 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, some goofy hair, and some vibes. But you want to say you're better than Steph, brother, how about you be better than Jordan Poole? How about you just catch up to his assist totals before we start saying outlandish crap like I want to be better than Steph Curry one day? And the worst part of all this, every time I watch a game, I can't let it go. We could have had Lauri Markkanen. I cannot stress just how important that should be in the conversation of Podz, the Warriors, Steve Kerr, the decisions, and this overall just way too much love for this dude. We could have had Lauri Markkanen. I talked about this almost 2 years ago.
Initiate flashback!
From August 24th, 2024.
Imagine that dude with Steph Curry and that crew and Draymond and everybody else. 7 foot, 240, 40% from threes in his athletic prime, an all-star right now. But we said, no, we can't get rid of him. We got Brandin Podziemski. Are y'all freaking nuts? Brandin Podziemski is 9.2 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 39% from threes. And yes, he draws some charges, and yes, he has a high plus-minus. Plus-minus is one of the best and worst stats in the entire league. No, a lot of people can look good. You put them next to Steph, Wiggins, Draymond, and Kuminga, you're going to look pretty damn good yourself. You better be the shit.
You better cure cancer, kid.
You better be a legend. I mean, and I'm not saying 2 years from now, I'm not saying 3 years from now, I'm saying next year. You better go from 9.2 points to at least 18 points per game. You better be arguing for Sixth Man of the Year. I better see you be the second or third leading scorer on this team consistently every single night, because if we were not willing to give up you and some picks to get that kid in Markkanen or some of the other stars that were up for trades, and we're like, oh no, we can't get rid of Brandin. The pressure's on you, kid. It may not be right, it may not be fair. Kiss my ass, it's my world, it's my opinion, it's my show. I am going to blame you specifically. And I don't think you did anything to do this yourself. I don't think you actually asked management, hey, don't get rid of me under any circumstance. But since they pretty much said publicly, we think you're going to be the next big freaking thing, you freaking better. I don't know what they see in you. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I think you're solid at best. I think you're a role player. I think you're an eighth man on a championship rotation. I think you're a poor man's Dante DiVincenzo. I do not think you were worth not trading for Lauri freaking Markkanen, 27-year-old, 7 foot 240. Oh, he can catch lobs. He can shoot threes. God, go. Almost 2 years ago, I talked about this and how we could have had a guy who's now only gotten better, by the way. Lauri Markkanen this year, 29.3 points per game, 38% from threes from a 7'1", 240-pound, 28-year-old stud. He would have filled so many holes and solved so many problems. And now, because guys like Wiggins and Looney have moved on, we're not only not able to go back and even try to make a trade like that again, we are stuck with not just him, but Kuminga until January 15th.
And now we're stuck here with him in disaster lockdown. So
the Golden State Warriors are now hamstrung between the luxury tax and the way their contracts work out. They cannot make any significant moves, even if they wanted to now, with Brandin Podziemski by himself. You're going to have to add Jonathan Kuminga, and the only way you can add Jonathan Kuminga is if you wait till January 15th, because Brandin only makes $3 million. That's the one thing you can say nice about Brandin, is that still being on his rookie deal, he's only $3 million per year. Only problem with that is you have to salary match any trades you make, and now we can't do anything meaningful. We have to add somebody else to even get a decent player back if we wanted to trade him now, and that would be guys like Moody or Buddy Hield. I wouldn't like to see that. Or Kuminga, the disgruntled superstar. I think him and Podz would actually make a nice package together. But now we have to wait until January 15th because of Kuminga's contract and because Brandon's not worth any money right now, and we didn't pull the trigger when we should have, and we could have had one of the best, the finisher, Lauri Markkanen, instead of this crap. Instead of a 30-point per game, 7 foot, 38% three-point shooting, 240-pound, 28-year-old center. I got Pump Fake University. I think I'm better than Steph. I'm not even saying he's trash. I'm not even saying that. Brandin Podziemski is a solid player. He's a good player who's gotten way too much love and way too much credit and way too much time and way too much leeway. I just now, with Moody starting, maybe we'll actually put him where he should be. He's a 6th, 7th, or 8th guy on your roster. But Steve Kerr, God, you and Dunleavy. It was Dunleavy's first pick, and it was Kerr's guy. Oh, he's the best. Oh, Brandin. Oh, he takes charges.
It's frustrating. It's very frustrating.
Speaking of Kerr.
Tricky Guy Sports.
Full episode online now. Click on the link. Get to the chopper. Do it now.